6'3", 225 pounds. And his opponent, Eddie Hall, known as the Beast, 300 pounds. No one in the heavyweight division is as terrifying as this man.
You want to get out of the way, because when you've got a brawler that's in your face, that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
Frank True Brit Bruno. He won the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World, fighting out of London, England. Eddie the Beast Hall. Not sure anyone hits harder than the world's strongest man, a title he won in 2017. His hometown is Newcastle, UK.
Wow, someone's been really generous. They're giving away a lot of weight.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno. Fighting out of the blue corner from Newcastle under Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 World's Strongest Man, Eddie the Beast Hall.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right. I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this, but it could only happen here.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Good counter punch. Straight right just misses. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Good counter punching. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Building a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The jab doesn't quite connect. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Do you believe what we're seeing? Punch, counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice work to block that right uppercut. There's a counter shot. Won't score. Swing and a miss with that hook. This fight what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
And there's the bell for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Go straight and make a walk into a shot.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. Trying to land that jab. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
There's a lot of weight there to give away, and if you're giving it away that way, you've got to use it to the maximum because you've got to be smart. Every shot hurts. It's not about skill, it's more about power.
To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match.
And Eddie Hall goes down! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
One, two, three, four. Give me your club.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look for instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. We just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Straight right just misses. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Beautiful counter shot. And that'll do it as Bruno goes to the canvas. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Even I've got to...
One, two, three, four, come to me.
Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round. On to the third. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Perfect counter lands. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice counter. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Tried to score with the uppercut. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
I think of holding on here for him. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Is he going to punch himself out, though? To score with that hook, but missed. Just missed with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So the referee says fight on. A very competitive. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up.
There's the bell for round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. And the referee will stop it, and that's it. It's over. The fight is over, and we've got a winner.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
A TKO win.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money make. I might buy my jet and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog on what coach flip. Underdogs coming out on top. Got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao.
hurricane. Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said, I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on without me pushing through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision, in the cage. When you visit, get the leave. In the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and display it. You know the heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really hoping you I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Till it's already too late. It's upon us and it's doomsday. As I flex where the winner set. Cause I start where they finish yet. I was running, I was supposed to make it. I'm the one that gets the closing statements. It's something more, inspiration. But it's nothing cause I'm good to take it. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter.
He's 5'5.5" tall and has a reach of 67 inches. And he'll be facing one of the best to ever do it, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man about to fight you? He is one of the absolute best in the history of boxing and has one of the greatest resumes, having defeated 22 world champions. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
They have waited for this fight for so long, George. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. That uppercut digging to the body. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good counter punching. He threw a punch and just got countered. His stamina is off the charts. Missing with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That jab won't score. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Pacquiao is rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Switch on. Right.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
The jab's working smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on you.
Yes, I like that round. Good round.
Here we go for round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And then he goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. Got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter. Catch and shoot. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
Rough out the swarmer. Be smart. Be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Beautiful counter punch. Hook misses. Misses with the jab. Just misses right uppercut. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. And there's the bell for round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Chin would get tested in this fight. And 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6. And you still want to fight.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Where's the precision? Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now he's got to wake up. He's got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This fight is done! Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. Are you all right?
So it's onward and upward after a...
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. Always tryna fight on by the... Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom.
looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live, singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence, a strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise islands sublime and save the silence with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus the pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes with evidence.
As the Suns, Sugar Ray. Well, I hope build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. He misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab misses. Sugar Ray is down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
The perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Missing with the hook. Incredible work rate. And he scores with the counter. Catch and shoot. They both want the knockout. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just... Oh, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Beautiful counterpunch. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. is a big right hand right on the button. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? His stamina is off the charts. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it. And it looks like this fight will continue. Let's talk about Brooke in that last round. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
On to the third. They just gave us one hell of a round. Let's see if they'll do it again.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't be fuddled because they're just shattered.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook was off target. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. Let's go with that right uppercut. Nice counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cusp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the dangerous fight.
Tough to be a judge of this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Straight right just misses. Caution being thrown to the wind. They stop the hook there. Hook misses. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brooking that last round. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
I hope he go out there and let's reset.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they have to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. Misses with the straight left. They exchange punches. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Special one goes to the canvas. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. And down he goes.
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look like the same. Speak about comfort.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
This bout,
A lot of trash. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? They blocked the left there. What a... Hold that thought! And Sugar is in trouble! Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good-looking jab. And he scores with the counter. Missing with that jab. These fighters always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Jab does not score. Well done with that counter shot. He misses with that jab. Say it ain't so. Down goes Sugar Ray. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to foul you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because
so we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about... On to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
what a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen him up, alert them again, get him back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. Misses with the jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Nice. The Argentine, Martinez, is down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Missed him with that uppercut. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. talk about Martinez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You've done all your work all the way through.
On to the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do? Did you see that? Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
There's a counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with the jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter shot. Hook misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. How about that time counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They exchanged punches. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick breath, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Good counter punch. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than natural.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Catch and shoot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch. Can't land that jab. Just missing with the uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, we're entering... On to the fifth we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
With welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Incredible work rate. Well done with that counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That hook doesn't score. Punch, counter punch. Tried to score with the uppercut. Nice counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That counter shot lands. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got flurry hand speed and good power.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. About Leonard in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judge.
This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Failing to score with that right hook. Well done with that counter shot. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Beautiful counter punch. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they went out of steam.
He misses with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Need to be careful they don't. Sugar Ray Leonard, can you believe it? Just got knocked down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you continue.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Left hook missed. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's see about Sugar Ray in that last round. He's been knocked out. And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counters. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in 1 shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? out the hook there. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Stamina is always an issue. There's the bell for round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Maravilla is flat on his back. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.